Have you ever sensed that something bigger is happening around us, as if an unseen force is guiding us toward a new reality? Welcome to the Age of Aquarius, a time of change, revolution, and spiritual renewal. Get ready to uncover the secrets of this cosmic period that has already started to influence humanity's future. The Age of Aquarius is not just an astrological phase. It marks a significant point in humanity's spiritual and social growth. The solar system moves around the galaxy along an imaginary path called the ecliptic, completing an endless cycle known as the cosmic year. Ancient Egyptian priests divided this 360-degree rotation into 12 parts of 30 degrees each. The sun takes 2,160 years to move through each part. These correspond to the 12 star constellations, each representing a zodiac sign. During this cycle, the planet receives energy from these constellations, or zodiac signs, shaping human destiny in each reincarnation and the experiences the soul must undergo. This movement also influences the stability of the physical structures that support human society. If you doubt that star energy can impact human life, it's because your thinking is still rooted in a purely materialistic view where only the physical world matters. However, modern science has proven the wave-particle duality, showing that subatomic particles like electrons and photons can behave both as particles with mass in specific locations and as waves that spread out and interact. They are not just one or the other, but both at the same time. Everything made of atoms has an electromagnetic field that sends and receives electromagnetic waves. This is a fundamental truth of the universe. When we observe the stars, we can think of them as sources of energy waves that influence everything around them, including Earth and its inhabitants. Just as waves overlap and interact, the movements of planets send out waves of influence that can alter Earth's energy flows and consequently human behavior. Imagine these influences as a cosmic dance where each celestial body moves and its wave spreads throughout the universe, subtly yet significantly affecting our lives. Every 25,920 years, a major event occurs on Earth, leading to a new stage of development and different ways of organizing society. At the end of each great cosmic year, significant changes happen in the sun, causing major climate shifts that destroy everything built on Earth. This is part of a plan created by the Supreme Intelligence God to allow new developments on our planet, new ways of understanding the universe. It's like humanity dies every 25,920 years to be reborn in a better form, similar to how individuals grow, but on a larger collective scale. Currently, the solar system is exactly halfway through the transition from the previous era, the Age of Pisces, to the new Age of Aquarius. Each era carries the energy and lessons of a zodiac sign, shaping the main values and beliefs of civilization. During the Age of Pisces, which started in 150 BC and ended in 2010 AD, we lived under the signs of faith, sacrifice, and organized religions. It was a time when humanity sought to understand the divine through strict beliefs, doctrines, and saviors. The Pisces symbol, two fish swimming in opposite directions, represents this duality, the conflict between the spiritual and the physical. This era taught us to believe in something greater and to seek the transcendent. However, as we move into Aquarius, the lessons change. Belief alone is no longer enough. We must understand, question, and broaden our perspectives. Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, brings qualities of innovation, freedom, and collective progress, while Pisces sought redemption. Aquarius is about building something new and questioning outdated structures that no longer benefit humanity. This era values connection and teamwork. Aquarius shows us that no one grows alone. our true strength lies in working together. Historically, astrological ages have been linked to significant changes. For example, the shift from Taurus to Aries marked the rise of great warrior civilizations, and from Aries to Pisces coincided with the emergence of monotheistic religions. Now, as we enter Aquarius, the world is beginning to experience the first signs of a monumental shift, the awakening of collective awareness. In the Age of Aquarius, humanity will finally learn to combine science, spirituality, and intuition in a unique harmony. More than just external changes, the Age of Aquarius signifies an inner revolution. Spirituality is evolving, moving away from strict beliefs towards self-discovery and a direct connection with the divine. Practices like meditation, esoteric study, and finding purpose become the foundation of this new spirituality. Science will no longer be seen as opposing faith, but as its partner. Discoveries in quantum physics, for instance, show that matter and energy, both visible and invisible, are closely linked. This understanding will be crucial in forming a new worldview. However, the Age of Aquarius also pushes us to rethink our social, economic, and political systems. Aquarius stands for equality and community, suggesting a move toward more inclusive and cooperative governance models. Traditional leadership based on authority will be replaced by organizations where everyone has a say. Technology will be vital in this shift, connecting people and ideas worldwide. The internet, with its social networks and advances in artificial intelligence, marks the beginning of an era where information is the most valuable asset. Sustainability will be a key focus in the Age of Aquarius. This period encourages us to care for the planet as an extension of ourselves. The idea of Gaia, the Earth as a living entity, will grow stronger, inspiring eco-friendly practices and innovative solutions to environmental issues. Finding clean energy sources, restoring ecosystems, and reducing human impact on the environment will be top priorities. This ecological awareness reflects Aquarius's core belief that everything is connected. Thus, the Age of Aquarius is about collectively understanding that we create our reality together. This era challenges us to integrate our best qualities, logic, intuition, science, and spirituality, into a balanced whole. We have a unique chance to rediscover who we are and imagine what we can become as a group. The Age of Aquarius signals a unique revolution, unlike any change humanity has ever seen. It won't be marked by flags, parties, ideologies, or charismatic leaders. Instead, it will be a quiet revolution without trenches or physical battles, where anger is replaced with compassion, greed with generosity, and ignorance with wisdom. It's a revolution of awareness, a deep personal change that together will create a new way of thinking for the planet. While past revolutions aimed for external changes, like overthrowing governments or changing economic systems, which often fail because society's overall awareness stays the same, the Age of Aquarius focuses on the internal, the unseen, and the essential. It's a process that begins within each person, where old beliefs and thought patterns are questioned and eventually overcome. The goal isn't to find enemies to fight, but to illuminate our own hidden aspects. It's an internal revolution that changes the world from the inside out. The absence of flags and divisions reflects Aquarius's essence of community and connection. In this revolution of awareness, there is no us versus them, only a universal we. Each person takes responsibility for their own change, adding to a global energy where empathy, solidarity, and mutual understanding drive progress. This revolution doesn't aim to impose ideas, but to inspire by example, showing that true power comes from inner peace and self-knowledge. The Age of Aquarius also questions the need for labels and fixed identities. In a world where names and symbols often divide us, This revolution encourages a return to the pure human experience. There's no need to belong to a group or follow a specific ideology to take part in this change. It's enough to be willing to look into the mirror of your soul and recognize both the light and the darkness within. Essentially, the revolution of the Age of Aquarius is a call to authenticity. It's not about fighting external systems, but overcoming internal limitations. Once enough people become aware of this reality, the planet will change rapidly. The revolution starts within. By changing our individual awareness, we also change the collective consciousness. Without flags to defend or names to glorify, this will be an unprecedented revolution, an awakening that will lead us to a new way of living and existing in the world. The Age of Aquarius brings a powerful wave of changes affecting all areas of human life. Its effects will be seen in science, arts, spirituality, and our social structures. In technology, we will see extraordinary advancements. Artificial intelligence, once a futuristic idea, is already becoming part of our daily lives in unexpected ways. Systems that can create, interpret, and even feel will emerge, challenging our understanding of what it means to be human. The study of haptics, the science of touch and sensory interactions, will progress to the point where games are indistinguishable from reality. But this technological revolution won't just be practical, it will also make us think about our relationship with progress. Are we using these tools to connect or to create barriers? At the same time, science and spirituality will intertwine in ways we never imagined. Discoveries like quantum entanglement, which shows that particles can affect each other over great distances, echo ancient spiritual beliefs that everything is connected. This dialogue between science and spirituality paves the way for a new understanding of reality, where the physical and non-physical coexist harmoniously. In society, communities based on shared values will grow stronger. The Age of Aquarius doesn't encourage extreme individualism, but the combining of efforts for the common good. Social movements will gain momentum, questioning outdated economic and political systems. Democracy may evolve to include more participatory forms that give voice to those previously unheard. Here, progress won't be measured only by technological advancements, but by the growth of empathy and collaboration among people. Eventually, ideas for new societal models will become more important. Alternative systems based on resource management, sustainable technology use, and a focus on human and environmental well-being. Education will focus on developing critical thinking, understanding natural and social systems, and fostering global cooperation. Education will prepare individuals to contribute to society as a whole. Initiatives like the Venus Project will become more prominent in discussions among those seeking a better future for everyone. The planet itself will also receive more attention. Ecological awareness will reach new levels, driven by the growing belief that Earth is a living organism. Restoring ecosystems and adopting renewable energies will become not just ethical choices but essential for survival. Future cities, connected by smart and sustainable networks, could become havens of harmony between humans and nature. The Age of Aquarius brings a heightened awareness of how human choices affect the planet, other living beings, and spirituality itself. In this context, eating meat will become a topic of debate. This new age invites us to deeply consider our eating habits and their effects on multiple levels, from the environment to ethics and even spirituality. On the environmental side, meat production is a major cause of the planet's degradation, from deforestation for grazing to greenhouse gas emissions from livestock. The impact is clear. Ethically, eating meat raises questions about respecting life and the dignity of other beings. With the rise of empathy and compassion, key traits of the Age of Aquarius. Awareness of animal rights and the suffering involved in industrial farming and slaughter practices will increase. It will become widely accepted to see animals not just as resources, but as sentient beings, promoting a more compassionate and conscious relationship with the animal world. Personally, I believe that society, years from now, will view today's meat industry much like we view the enslavement of other humans today. In the arts, creativity will thrive like never before. Influenced by Aquarius, art will be freeing, challenging norms, and creating new forms of expression. We will see a blend of styles and cultural traditions in a movement that celebrates diversity while recognizing our shared human experience. Music, painting, literature, and cinema will become tools for conveying the dynamic energies of this period. However, the most significant change will happen within each of us. The Age of Aquarius calls for an inner awakening, an expansion of awareness that allows us to see beyond illusions. Practices like meditation, yoga, and esoteric studies will become more popular as they reflect the search for balance and self-discovery that this age requires. It will be a time to question long-held beliefs, free ourselves from outdated patterns, and find our true purpose. The transition won't be easy. Every change brings discomfort, and this period will be no different. There will be resistance both individually and collectively. Often, the new must clash with the old intensely, leading to moments of crisis. The world will go through a cleansing process. The Age of Aquarius is primarily a time of change. It calls us to have the courage to let go of what no longer serves us and face the unknown. It is a chance to rebuild the world and ourselves based on principles of love, freedom, and connection. The future is not just approaching, it is being shaped by our choices now. The transition to the Age of Aquarius is not only a time of great opportunities, but also of significant challenges. Every major change requires us to face our deepest fears and deal with what we have long avoided. In this new cycle, we will be challenged both individually and collectively to let go of the old and face the unknown with bravery. The first major hurdle is clinging to outdated systems, power structures, beliefs, and lifestyles that have been established for a long time. These systems show signs of breaking down, but many people resist abandoning them. The sense of security these structures provide can create a comfortable illusion, but also limits our ability to grow. The challenge here is to overcome the fear of the new and understand that change is not only unavoidable, but also necessary. When the Age of Aquarius began on Earth a little over a decade ago, and the light started to shine brighter, we entered a period where the veil covering hidden realities began to lift. Under Aquarian influences, we live in a time where the dark structures that have controlled humanity for so long are being exposed. This is a time of revelation, where long-kept secrets come to light, causing both outrage and opportunities for change. In the entertainment industry, for example, we are seeing the exposure of systematic abuses and crimes that were once hidden. Scandals involving the abuse of power, influence, manipulation, and even harmful practices of human exploitation have been widely revealed, drawing public attention to the toxic dynamics that support superficial glamour. Moreover, discussions about unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and possible extraterrestrial contacts are gaining momentum in this new age. Until recently, governments and institutions denied or downplayed such phenomena, treating them as fiction or collective imagination. However, in recent years, the release of official documents and reports from credible witnesses has given more legitimacy to the topic. This revelation not only challenges our understanding of the universe, but also opens the door to questioning the historical narratives we have been told. When the existence of extraterrestrial life is fully confirmed to humanity, deeper questions will arise, such as, if aliens exist, how long have we been in contact with them? Or, going even further, what influence do they have on our current society? The truth will eventually come out. It is inevitable, and like a house of cards, once one of the fundamental beliefs that hold our society together collapses, the entire structure will fall. This is Kali, the Hindu goddess of destruction at work. This is what the Bible describes as the apocalypse. A new way of living as a society will emerge. Current beliefs need to be overcome. However, as external systems and structures fall apart, we are encouraged to look within and confront our own fears and illusions. This is where the revolution begins. This process of enlightenment is not easy, as it requires the courage to face both collective and individual truths. However, it is through this confrontation that humanity can move forward into a future more aligned with values of empathy, justice, and authenticity. During this time of revelations, it's important to remember that the light of truth, although sometimes painful, is the first step toward healing and change. The Age of Aquarius teaches us that only by exposing the wounds of the past can we truly begin to build a more aware and compassionate world. Therefore, this is a time of great challenge, but also of profound hope, where the truth finally becomes a partner in humanity's awakening. Another significant challenge is the rapid speed of changes. Technologies emerge quickly, beliefs are broken, and information spreads at a dizzying rate. Many feel overwhelmed, unable to keep up with this flood of new things. In this context, there is a need to build resilience and the ability to recognize what truly matters amidst the excess of stimuli. Polarization will also be a challenging feature of this period. As we try to break from the past, conflicts between different viewpoints are likely to increase. Divides between progress and tradition, science and spirituality, individualism and community will require us to find ways to come together. True progress will only be possible when differences are seen as chances for dialogue and mutual learning, rather than insurmountable barriers. On a personal level, where the real revolution will take place, the biggest challenge will be facing your own inner self. The Age of Aquarius invites each person to a deep process of self-discovery. But this path is full of obstacles. Fears, doubts, and past traumas will surface intensely, requiring healing. The ego, used to controlling and protecting, may resist this journey, creating a sense of inner struggle to move forward. One must develop the practice of self-acceptance and forgiveness, understanding that growth only happens when we accept our own darkness. Connection to spirituality will also be challenged by superficial or distorted interpretations. In a world where access to information is nearly unlimited, not everything presented as spiritual truth aligns with reality. The challenge here will be to learn to differentiate the essential from the superficial, seeking practices and teachings that truly promote change and wisdom. It is a call to develop a practical spirituality, one that is not limited to theories or nice phrases, but is reflected in actions and daily choices. Finally, the collective transition will require patience and teamwork. While some parts of the world move toward Aquarian awareness, others may hold on to conservatism and resistance. The impatience for everyone to keep up with the pace may create frustrations and divisions. The challenge will be to practice compassion and empathy, recognizing that each person, each culture, has its own time and path to awakening. As Carl Jung taught, what we do not face within ourselves will shape our destiny. Thus, the Age of Aquarius offers us the chance to take control of our future, facing challenges thoughtfully and creatively. Overcoming these barriers won't be easy, but true strength lies in addressing the challenges. This is the call of the new age, to turn crises into lessons, conflicts into cooperation, and fears into freedom. As Hermeticism teaches, as above, so below, as within, so without. Every individual change contributes to the great collective shift, and it is through this unity of efforts that the Age of Aquarius will become a reality. Entering the Age of Aquarius is more than just adapting. It's a call for active and conscious change. This moment requires preparation, not only externally, but most importantly, internally, as the changes of this period begin within each person before appearing in the collective. The first step in preparing for the new age is developing self-awareness. Without a clear understanding of who we are, we become vulnerable to external changes, losing direction amidst the transformations. Introspection through practices like meditation, journaling, and contemplation becomes essential. It is in this inner silence that we start to discover our truths, identify our fears, and understand our deepest desires. At the same time, it's crucial to develop the ability to let go. The new age requires us to leave behind structures, beliefs, and patterns that no longer support our growth. This is not an easy process, as letting go always comes with resistance. One of the hardest things is trying to move someone out of their comfort zone when they refuse to do so. But it is in the willingness to release the old that we make space for the new to emerge. As Lao Tzu teaches, when I let go of what I am, I become what I could be. Another important preparation is strengthening the connection with the community. The Age of Aquarius values community and cooperation. This means developing empathy, active listening, peaceful communication, and the ability to work together. It is a time to remove barriers of separation and realize that we are all connected in a web of interdependence. Moreover, preparing for the new age requires an openness to continuous learning. The fast pace of change demands a flexible mind willing to explore new ideas and perspectives. This doesn't mean accepting everything without judgment, but being willing to question established truths and seek knowledge with curiosity and a critical spirit. Reading, attending courses, listening to different voices, and exploring spiritual and scientific traditions are ways to broaden our worldview. The health of the body should also not be ignored in this preparation. The Age of Aquarius values the balance between mind, body, and spirit. Practices like yoga, Tai Chi, and mindful eating help create a state of harmony that facilitates the integration of the changing energies of this period. The body is the temple where internal and external changes are reflected, and taking care of it is an essential part of the process. Another key element is building emotional resilience. The changes brought by the new age won't always be comfortable, and there will be moments of challenge and uncertainty. Developing the ability to face difficulties with courage and adaptability is essential. This includes learning to handle frustrations, accepting what cannot be changed, and maintaining a positive outlook in the face of obstacles. As Viktor Frankl said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose our response. Finally, preparing for the Age of Aquarius calls for a genuine spiritual connection. It is not about following strict beliefs or superficial rituals, but about establishing a real bond with the sacred. Whether through contemplating nature, practicing prayer, or studying spiritual texts, the important thing is to find a way to nourish the soul and align with the universal energy that flows through everything. Preparing for the new age is above all a commitment to growth. It is accepting that change begins within us, and that as we evolve, we contribute to the world's transformation. This is the invitation of the Age of Aquarius, to become aware participants in a future that, although uncertain, holds the promise of a new awakening for humanity, a call for each of us to become the main characters of a collective story. It is time to awaken, question, and build a bright future. Are you ready to live this change? Leave a comment below about how you view the Age of Aquarius and what you are doing to align with this energy. Let's continue this conversation together. Thank you for watching.